Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well, having a pleasant and enjoyable Friday. Hopefully it's, relatively relaxing as well. But tonight, I didn't really feel like playing those games that I've been playing, Celeste or Bloodstained. I still haven't really figured out what I'm supposed to do in Bloodstained yet. Nothing's really come to mind. So I figured that I'd, since my stream schedule was kind of wacky anyway this week with the day off in the middle of it, that I would just kind of enjoy a different game for a bit and revisit one that I was playing the other day. So we're gonna play some Xenoblade Chronicles X. And actually, I think I'm gonna toss myself over to this side, maybe. So I've turned on the lights in my room, which I basically never do. Well, besides like a one light, but my overhead light, because I think it'll make it be slightly better. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the chroma key working. I tried. It didn't want to work. So you're stuck with me, I guess, and unfortunately having a bit of a background image and everything. But we're gonna enjoy this game. And the reason why I have the webcam on in the first place, by the way, isn't so you can see my face or my sweet pajamas. It's so that when I need to show you the Xenoblade stuff that's only appearing on here, I can kind of do that in whatever crappy way that I can. So, anywho, man, I already don't remember what I was doing. But luckily, we have directions, I think.
Sir, here's what I know.
Cool. Also, apologies in advance if I miss any chats and things. Field action. Okay. So I think there's, if I remember right, there's a story thing, maybe? Oh. There's something that tells us what we're supposed to do next. I know there is. I just don't know what it is. So this is a fun game, though, honestly. And I was playing my real file, the one that I didn't restart just for the stream, and got a little bit further in it. But I don't know what I'm doing today.
Yeah?
But I really like the music though. Sorry, I'm just looking over at the levels on OBS to make sure the game's capturing. Because actually, I don't need to wear that like that. So hopefully you can still hear me fine. It's not overblown. But I can hear the game better this way if I do this. What's supposed to do? I know Elmo wants me to do something, but I don't know what. Blade Barracks, probably? Yeah, there we go. It's story time, I think. Okay? Yes.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I'll show interest.
I think I can answer that one.
Oh, it's Nogi.
So,
Nagi?
you must be the latest rescue.
It's a commander dude.
Secretary Nagi.
Ms. Ku. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No, nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
I wonder if the scar on Nagi's face like continues to his chest or anything like that. Like, because if a sword comes at you, I assume it was a sword or a knife, probably it's gonna hit the chest, right? Maybe a knife wouldn't. Yeah. I'm gonna do my best not to hit this microphone, by the way. But we'll see.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
She's got a gun.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory
Called
loss?
protagonizes.
From the stasis?
She could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
Let's see. How we end up on Mira, get information about Blade, or registration.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
Were we just caught in the crossfire or something else?
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth-Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better
Why?
and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
What should we ask next? Registration? Blade? Let's do Blade next.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Sorry, I'm trying to like get rid of the well, everything, like the noise gate, or sorry, the amount of noise going on from trying to chroma key this, but it's not really helping here. Sorry, I'll keep this going while I fiddle with stuff.
Yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Ku, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Sorry, mission 1. Take a guided tour. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can deal with this. I know that doesn't help much, but like, I guess I'll just stop with that because it's just causing more distraction than it needs to be, I suppose. But it's too bad. It's really too bad. Maybe I should buy myself a green screen for Christmas if I'm gonna try trying to do stuff like this. I can sharpen the image. That's really helpful. Anyway, let's keep playing the game. That's why we're here. We're here to enjoy some Xenoblade, which, like, I don't think, considering that a lot of, well, all of the multiplayer functionality for the game is basically dead and such, and that was a fairly big part of the game, I imagine that there's not too many people who play this nowadays, and probably even fewer that stream it. So, but that's okay. I figured it'll be fun. This is another one-off.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want her to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
She likes robots. Ask what a skull is. Gaze longingly. Yes.
Now this girl gets it. Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over?
No.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction. Hold on, I'll just pull it up here 1 second.
Oh no.
Lynn?
Oh.
What is Skell fan fiction?
Right.
Like,
Sorry.
what?
Originally, Skells were developed
Is
as
it
a
just her,
defense
like,
measure to
like,
counter potential
mech
alien
warrior?
threats.
Or something else?
It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from
around.
basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far so fast without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Yeah, to be level
Well, yeah,
30.
duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm
And then
sure you're
Lynn-
thinking, where
Lynn
do I sign
actually
up for the
just,
test?
like,
But
screws
it's
with the
not
fuel
that simple.
and causes him
They
to crash.
choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the Mission Control Board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
I have to remind myself to look over at the chat to make sure I don't miss anything. Because it's not really in my peripheral way. So, see. Maybe
So
I should.
this is Mission Control.
Let me change the order.
We
of
don't
these
have a
things.
dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about
the
every
front
Blade will
porch
stop by here
forum
at
of
some
Mira.
point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout Console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout Console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Do I need to talk to Elma?
Yes?
Confused. I did the scout. Oh, right, the scout cancel is a different one. Is this one? I think I did that when I played the game originally
the
too.
Blade Scout Console.
It's the
going gets
multiplayer
tough,
part that doesn't
the
work
tough
anymore.
Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Alright.
Listen. Hey. So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors.
This is all kind of coming back to me
I won't lie.
slowly.
Most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Hey!
Am I right?
I'm trying to kind of rush through these tutorial things so we can actually take on some missions that have us doing things.
Really?
Listen.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like
Yes,
our
but
new
are they
Director
based?
General Maurice Chosan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Money. deal with the box over there. It's gonna bother me having that icon on the screen. So anyway, while we're running, I hope everyone had a good week. I finished JoJo. Weather report was pretty good. The raining toxic frogs bit. It's JoJo. It was a lot of fun. And I like that they didn't really end it on a cliffhanger. Like there's a teensy bit of one, but not like enough of one really. So looking forward to when the next 12 episodes come out. Though I'll mention it again. I mentioned it before that I really don't like that all 12 episodes were released at once. It's just not as nice as having them like one every week and having something to look forward to.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
I don't get it.
Of course.
I don't have anything to do.
And I
Let
would
me at
never
him.
force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
It's like Starship Troopers. I'm doing my part.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, she can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Really?
Of course,
The
Mr.
music?
Secretary.
A bit louder than the
All right, you
voices
two, shall we?
in the game.
Yeah.
feel like
Training or
it's
not, let's go install
mildly
the hell out
quiet,
of
but
that
it could just be
probe.
me. Alright. Install some probes, we got it. Oh, so in case you're wondering what I was like staring at over yonder, I have some silly images to share with you at some point, but I was also thinking about moving the camera down from where it is on top of my monitors and like down further so you could see what I have in my lap. Because gaming's more fun when you do it with your buddy. Or in this case, your plushie, I guess. And it's December, so we gotta use the Christmas version of her. This was actually a gift from my sister.
Man, am I glad we pulled
few
an
years
assignment
ago.
to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was,
It's got, like,
but they just
PTSD
lowered the threat
flashbacks
level
about this
earlier
mission.
today. The gates are officially
It's not
open
hard,
for
there's
business.
just there's certain
One of our
enemies near
teams
that
must have
gate
gone
that
out
you
there
can
and
aggro
kicked
that
some
you probably
furry
don't want to.
indigent butt, huh?
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does she know Irina
I
and
don't know if I'm
Gwen?
supposed to be boasting.
We ran into them just before we met up with you.
So like all the
were
different
on their way
choices
out
in
to
the
an
dialogue build your
Well,
affinity
then that settles it.
with
It
the
must have
different
been them,
characters,
right?
and then once you reach certain affinities with
Man,
the characters, you
forget this
unlock more
amateur
missions
hour
with them.
probe baloney. Those guys are where
And
the action's
for
at.
some story missions, I think you have to get to
I'll
certain
try not
levels
to
of
take
affinities
that
with people.
personally.
It grows as you like do missions with
But
them in
enough
general,
talk. We've
and
got
like
our mission
complete
to deal
missions.
with.
So you're
Let's head out.
typically going to get the numbers you need, even if
Roger.
you have the
That
wrong
probe
dialogue
isn't gonna
choices.
install
But
itself. Let's get to the east gate,
it
shall
certainly
we?
helps. Also, I like that they're realistic, talking about how long it takes to get over to the gate and everything. But we have the segment map now, which, well, it looks like that, but also like this. And we can use that to fast travel. Or at least I think we can. Once we start unlocking things, anyway. I don't know if you have to unlock fast travel or not.
Yes?
Helpers? I don't know who the town helper is. It's me, silly! The mediator, but I started dabbling on the side. Teach weapon skills, offer equipment tips, deliver lost items, give life advice. Folks just started calling me the town helper. Kinda like it, to be honest. Better than the town bike. That's my system.
Hey,
Do you think that, like, how long do you think it would take for a prostitution ring to, like, kick up if, like, a bunch of people were stranded on a planet like this? Just curious. Also, today I found out that apparently the state that I live in was trying to get prostitution decriminalized right before the coronavirus stuff started happening. Love the music in this game though. Like, it's not the most like fitting sometimes, but I like it all the same. Alright, so we are heading. Okay. So this is part of the, or one of the tricky parts about. Level 5. Oh, we can probably take out the level 6 then. One of the tricky parts about playing Wii U games, or streaming them, I guess, is that there's a lot of information on the gamepad itself, right? And again, this is why I even have the webcam on, so I can try to point it. But there's, you can see the probe icon right there in the center-ish. And there's a blinking thing that indicates that we're supposed to go there. Let me remember what I have going on here. And also... untarget, please. How do I untarget? Party arts. Okay. So let's edit our art palette a little bit. So grants physical resistance. Looks like taunt. This will come from the side, deal physical damage. And deal stamina damage and boost damage against toppled people. So we want to do assault hammer and then flame grenade in order. And I guess probably start with slit edge from the side. And since those two don't really have much going on. So on my other save, I have every single one of these done except for Screamer, or sorry, except for Side Corruptor, I think. And Soul Voices this time. These are the kind of neat things. You can trigger different bonuses and everything. Starts the battle by drawing a melee weapon, 100% damage. Or range damage, 50%. So we'll start with melee. How about that? And those are the bonuses that you get if you actually hit the circle thing that pops up. Let's start with our knife. Probably.
I'll do my best.
Let's see what you've got.
Flying carnival.
Move in and do some damage.
Oh, I am gonna destroy you. Lay down some cover
Bounce
fire.
topple. Get more damage in.
Shadow strike.
Open the side.
Slit edge. Frozen and smash. No holds barred.
This force.
Infuriate.
Sky flash. Sliding slinger.
So I do 52 damage with the mustache right now. Hard to see, I don't remember how to zoom out if I can.
To avenge me.
I'll wait.
Shadow strike.
I'll wait.
Wild dance.
Apparently I shouldn't have gone up against something. I think this is what happened when I played the first time of the game. I was like, oh, I'm level 5 versus level 6, we can do that.
And you dance. We can lay it.
They broke her face. If they can kill him in 10 seconds or revive me,
Move in
then
and keep the rhythm going.
that'd be nice. Maybe not. I still don't remember if there's a way to actually, like, revive. Like, and, like, use items or something like that. Or if you just have to rely on, like, hard skills. Alright, we won't do that this time. Walking down the hall very loudly. Alright, anyway, let's just try to get to the probe. We collect a few nice things along the way. So luckily, you know, these guys don't follow us unless we attack them like I did before. And I'm heading, you know, kind of the wrong way, but that's okay. Because as far as I remember, there's no real, like, inventory limit for a lot of this stuff. So you kind of just want to collect as you go. There's that beacon of light that I want.
What the hell happened here? You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless
Unless... what?
this is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That's Senicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Senicula.
Think about it. Your typical Simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Senicula, right? Usually we'd find one Simius standing over 3 or 4 Senicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Senicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Senicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget
Yes,
why they
soon,
sent
they're
us
being
here in
cute.
the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Suggest murdering it. Find out what a tyrant is. Let's
The
ask.
tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when you find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Unite or protect.
As long as you understand the risks involved. Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Aw, Lynn, aren't you guys?
Fair enough. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This'll be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Okay. Real quick. I feel like the Huh. Why is there no... Hold on. Is there really no audio thing to change, like the volume and the sound? Oh. We just saved. So I'm gonna see if there's any other options on the title screen. We'll have to sit through a couple menus first, but excuse me. It's weird that there was like no options at all for sound. Yes, I know. Let's see here, settings. No, that's really weird. Online status. Hey friends. That one. Trying to see if maybe if I shut off some of the online stuff, it will be a little easier to do. It's really weird that there is 0 sound settings at all. It really does feel like the music is much louder than the like voice volume. But I don't know, whatever. I guess it is what it is. Maybe there's like secretly something on the control pad that I didn't see. Alright, defeat Faulkner. Down gear. Me, I didn't get anything new, right? Let's tell this way or something. None of these are better. Oh, this requires level 8, which is why I'm not wearing it. I believe I don't have any other pants I can wear though. Art's though. What's the edge? I think. How much BP do I have? 30. Alright, let's upgrade the flame grenade. So this is just cooldown and the effect goes up a rank. Scaling 150%. Hit scaling is nice. Trying to upgrade things that like we know will be useful. Like top lane. Top lane's always useful. Alright. Let's see how this happens. Actually, I have 0 skills because we're still just a drifter because we're not part of Blade yet. So we don't have a class to spec into. But that's okay. Alright, let's go try to murder this thing. It won't work very well, but it's fine.
How is this even remotely fair?
Volkampf the Pursuer!
Lay down some fire for me.
Hold still!
Let's bump out of resistance. And then infuriate him.
Not balance. I think losing my balance.
I think I'll go do this. I want my assault hammer to come down. Let's try to topple. Won't work.
Shadow strike.
Nailed it. Now melee.
Upward hand. Extreme edge.
Infuriate.
Side select.
Wait, is it toppled right now?
Flame it out. Melee attacks.
It's actually is on.
I am gonna destroy.
So like, you can kind of hear,
Wearing them down.
you can hear them call out what they want, and then you can see the like art glow, so you can kind of do combos with them and activate their various special skills. I probably should have do that stuff. Space. lived somehow.
We are awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
I'll do it. Though, if I'm not a registered Blade... Although, I guess I'm registered now? Right?
Good. Now we just need to give it a
I
minute
agreed
to
to
reach
join.
the target depth.
I was gonna say that I found the civilian, why can I activate these things, but
And installation complete.
I forgot that I joined
We are
like 10
now
minutes ago.
online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
I just want to be a valued member of the planet.
Got some new goggles. What do you mean the menu can't be opened at this time? Okay. So, we got a new hat. And they require level 8. Still can't wear. But, which one does be better? The one we just got, it looks like. Or, well, it gives us potential, which I don't remember what that does. That said, these other ones seem better, looking at the skills. They have taunt, barrier 2, experience boost 2, versus just potential up. My other character's level 60. So, kind of a fun thing to be low level again and not be able to equip stuff.
Use melee shadow. Don't fall behind. Oh, so sorry. Target inside. Frozen. Smash. No hold bar. Now, melee attack. Oh, I have destroyed you. We did great. Let's keep it up.
What's that for level 7? Right. All we know they're any good or not. Nice rank up. I got this one. Recuperate. Boosts evasion and continuously restores HP. Yeah, let's have that. Okay, so we're building like a tank, basically, is what this feels like. How much health do we get? I don't know, but I want to level up a little bit. If we're going to be a tank, we're going to be a good tank. And also, I take too much damage, so. I don't know if I can actually equip those yet. Ah. I like them though. I want to use them. They're shiny and do 24 attack. Though the Theroid crit up isn't necessarily that interesting or that good for me. Oop. Probably head back to the Secretary. Some angry thing. Let's not go down. I think the angry things come out at night more so than they do during the day. So, stick with them. Ooh, but there's a blade thingy here. Hello. Peetseater is in this territory. You can avoid them by going into this spot. Oh, this is waiting. Base camps. Equip the boost, make it go home. I don't know if there's a way to change the camera. It feels like it's really zoomed in a lot of the time. The goods. I don't want to get attacked by bats, but I want these. Rock orange. I don't really remember what any of the items do, to be completely honest, like, or what I use them for, whether it's just for selling things or if there's upgrade paths for things, maybe? I think that's what it is. I think you can upgrade weapons.
It didn't have to be like this.
Oops, somebody's angry.
They're off guard. Stack them with a melee attack.
How's the break? Fire carnival! Assault hammer! Flame grenade!
I'm getting a little bit too late, or too early, sorry.
Inner animal! Oh, what? They've seen us!
But what? Why though?
Let's get going! Bring it to them! Fire! Fire carnival! Roger!
Top lit, and then murder.
Scattered like leaves. Hope I didn't get in the way.
So I mean, that 400 damage was pretty nice. The damage boost that you get from actually like following the order to do the artsiness is quite significant. Especially later on, like when you have skulls and stuff. Which is kind of what makes speccing into different classes and everything worth it. Because you can get interesting synergies between everything. Which can be fun if you're into that kind of thing. Hey Davkin, how's it going? Happy Friday.
Hey.
Doing anything fun this weekend? I forget, can I modify my character from here? Oh, right. Not yet. There's the commander.
Commander Vandam.
Well now, look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ,
Cleaning,
you know.
screaming, and visiting.
Indeed. I
Cool.
suggested as much. Twice.
That's nice.
And we know how much I enjoy
Are you and your
being
mom just
told
gonna
what
chill?
to do.
You guys going out on the town?
Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league. On a training mission, no less.
It was a good training mission.
That was reckless and goddamn magnificent.
You know what Commander Wugga 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 reminds me of? Actually, he's like perfectly this dude. You're collecting tax documents. That is way less fun. Commander Vulcan or reminds me of the Paul Sr. from American Chopper. Alright. I got mining probes and research probes from that. Handy. Well, I mean, tax documents aren't particularly fun, but important, I suppose. So that's good.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked her to become a blade, little Miss Stick in the Rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the
I'm just
White
gonna leave
Whale.
that there.
Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
No, he's here to have
You
you
don't
make him an
think?
American chopper.
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Let's see. Division or assignment? Well, he said do division first, so let's get some info.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade.
I don't remember if we actually have to choose.
Officially, they're called divisions.
Like,
naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits
oh wait,
your
no, it's
personality and your
that's for the
talents.
multiplayer component, so that literally doesn't matter at all.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinders'
Pretty
number
sure.
one responsibility is planting data probes, like you
So,
did
like,
on your training mission.
If you guys don't mind
It
me
may not
talking
be
over
the
this,
sexiest job, but
he's just going to
important.
explain what each
Bet your
division
ass
does.
it's important.
But basically, when the game's
We've only
multiplayer was
been on Mira
actually
2 months.
active
We don't
and
know
online,
jack about this place.
the various
The more
divisions,
probes we
like
install,
if you
the
joined a
faster we
division,
can get our
you'd be
bearings
given
here and give
missions
ourselves a
specific to
fighting
it,
chance.
and if everyone around the world in that
We've already
division
detailed
did
how
well
important
enough,
it is we expand
it was
the
basically like
frontier
a
map
giant
network
leaderboard,
ASAP.
and then that leaderboard affected
So,
like
for the
which
time
division
being,
was
I'll
like
just
ranked
remind you
higher,
of the highlights.
and depending
It
on
helps us keep Blade safe.
what division
Helps
you
us
were
keep
in
the city
and what
safe.
rank the division got,
And most
like
important
every
of all, it's the key to locating the
I think it was
missing parts
I
of
think
the
it was like
rifle
daily.
and recovering the rest
You'd be
of the
given
human
rewards
race.
based on that.
Okay, next up,
Which is pretty neat.
Interceptors. You met Akalov and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty: protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division.
Because everyone wants to
Interceptors
murder
ride
animals.
shotgun for the research eggheads. They escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next
That's
are the
animal,
Harriers.
I think.
Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigene that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next,
How does his hair do
Curators.
that? Like,
Curators
he's
are
like-
the first to scout ahead
his
to
hairline is like
unexplored
really
territory,
far back,
bringing
and his
back
hair is
whatever
slicked
samples
back,
they can get
but
their
then
hands
just like
on.
this one bit is
Roots,
just...
bugs, sticks and stones, you name it.
Also, I like
It's
his
not all
dad
picking
bod
berries,
gut that he's
though.
got going on.
Being a
He's just like,
curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigens.
Next? All right, prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here.
It suits him,
Packed all
though,
the
I
essentials
think.
we could on the White Whale.
Like, he looks like a
Won't
mechanic.
last forever.
I mean, he's like the overall
We
commander
need to be able to
dude,
replenish
but
our water and
like,
fuel if we want to survive.
he still kind of gives that vibe that he
Sooner
should
or
be in a
later, we're
garage
gonna have
somewhere.
to figure out how to replace things from scratch.
Maybe helping his
From
son
the socket
or
on the
daughter with their
Skell's knee
science
joint,
experiment.
right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the Mediators.
It's so perfect.
These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan
I should
Q
just like stick it
public.
over my face.
Any problems a civvy has, they come to Mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigens, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
So ready. I don't want that explanation again. I'm good.
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
I want to be in the dad pod division. Alright, here we go. The actual useful stuff. So yeah, division points. The support effect, HP support, range master, melee master, drop sensor. Critical master, defense support, R&D, TP support. The R&D support might be useful. That or the HP one. Finding data probes and discovering locations. Just thinking which one. Although this is the easiest one, honestly. Defeating enemies and completing missions. Let's do Interceptors.
Then it's settled?
You betcha.
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a Blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Thanks, Lynn. Also, you might not have noticed it during the battle against the Tyrant earlier, but Lynn has a giant Gatling gun
Let's get down to brass tacks.
underneath that shield thing,
Nelson's team has gone missing.
which
Last
is
contact we had, they were
not quite the
installing a
weapon you'd
data
expect to
probe
use
out
it.
in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
Alright, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
I get a probe from that. So there's 11 chapters total, and some are much, much longer than others. There we go, and now we can fast travel. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see here. So, actual points. Okay. Sorry, looking at the Wii U console here to see if there's anything special I should be doing. So this is the division spoils, which I don't really... Can't really do, no support missions. It's just fine. And... should I... Here, we'll remove him while the commander isn't around. We'll bring him back if he shows me. Somewhere else. Remember, there is a terminal somewhere where you can change your looks and face and everything. Because I'm kind of realizing that both my characters look pretty similar to each other. Alright, there's a question mark on our map over here. Great.
Hey, now what?
So now you can help with an urgent request. He's desperate for something. Okay. And her request is deliver supplies to a Blade team in the field. Cool. Whimsical dual gill. Tactical. We get an eye patch from it. I'll take it. And she's gonna pay us. So. There we go. Okay, so that should be good. Just gonna check. Just fast points. Talk to Miles on the west junction 20. Just like listen to the music. Imagine some of it's copyright.
Hey!
But it's fine. Alright, so once I transition out this way, they are 3 segments to the east. But they're not too far out. And we'll get a cool eye patch, which is really all that matters, honestly. So there's also try to attempt to show you this. It probably won't work very well, but on here you can see these, like, you know, little nodes and things, and the probe that I installed has production values of A, D revenue, and B combat support. Yeah, which shows up in the thing over on the side, and I know you can't read them for general things, so I can, when the mission stuff says that it gives you like a new probe and those things, we get stuff like mining and research probes, and these things like continuously get money or like stuff for us. So generally speaking, we want to make sure that we hook things up, and when you hook them up, like hook up the same type of probe on connected nodes, then you get more and more stuff. You get bonuses for having things connected. So it's worth it every now and then to kind of peek around with the probes and everything. But unfortunately, I can't really like send it. Like, I can't swap the screens. I can send the screen you're seeing down to the Wii U console pad, because they make it so you can basically like play if you didn't like want to look at your TV, but they don't let you swap the probe screen out directly. I assume that's because they don't want you to have to like it works really well as a touch interface, and maybe they just didn't want to code something that wasn't that. I don't know though. Either way, it'll be okay. Alright, these things are angry and higher level than me, so I definitely don't want to go anywhere near them. So keep going this way. Oh, they're violent. Until we level up and or get better gear, gonna have to do our best to avoid angry creatures. The cool thing though, ooh, cool. Although, isn't it hard to play more than one SteamWorld game at once? Or does that work? Okay, so there's an angry, well, there's a few angry things over there as you can see, but so the cool thing is, okay, I got you. The cool thing is like those angry things, like the level 42 thing right there, and everything else. Like that one will murder us if we go anywhere close to it. But eventually, once you get high enough level, like it will ignore you because it will be afraid of you, which is a nice touch. And also, like some of the bigger enemies will just ignore you entirely because they don't see you as worth their time. Alright, this is our buddy who needs the repair kit. Say how easy the trip was. we go. We're making Elmo love us. Can I still? Yes, I can. I can still fight them. You can go and fight anything you want. It will just murder you in one hit. Is he gonna ask us to take care of it or no? Yes, he is. Okay, let's save before we do. And then figure out what he's talking about. Where's this whimsical doohickey? Over there. What level is it? That's the important question. Oh, I just targeted the wrong thing. Oh, this is poop. We found giant poop. And we gained 20 experience. Oh, and it's steamy, very nice. Okay, buddy. Alright, the level 42 thing will probably ignore us for now. Oh, we'll fade away. These guys are relatively peaceful. It says it's over there somewhere. Oh, there it is. Right there. It's a level 9. Alright, as long as you don't accidentally aggro anything else, you should be okay. Let's grant physical resistance against ourselves. And then taunt the dang thing. And engage it. Oh.
Fire! I'll keep them pinned down. Cover fire.
Oh god, yeah. Let's get the region. So, like, you can see that it's targeting different parts of it. So we can topple it. And you can lock it if you want to. With the left trigger, right? But breaking different parts of them will give you different pieces of them, which you can use for upgrading and stuff. So it's kind of like Monster Hunter in that way. So it can be a bit of a pain. Do this. So the camera isn't always super helpful. That's okay. Resistance. Give ourselves health again. Almost dead.
I don't know why they even bother.
So it's a weird battle system, honestly, but that's okay. Oop. I think it's the Xenoblade battle system, actually, but most importantly, that's a piece of the white whale. I think I can go poke it and get points for discovering it. I don't obtain humanoid criticals up. That angry thing up there. I think this is the thing that I love about this game is like everywhere you see you can go. Like once you get a skull and you can fly around and everything, then especially everywhere you see you can go. And like all the monsters and everything aren't just there as background. Like you can go fight those horrifyingly large brontosaurus things and eventually kill them. Like it's just really cool. Same thing like seeing like all the different like herd movements and like boy movements and everything else that's going on. It's just a really, really cool game with a lot of stuff in it. Like almost almost overwhelmingly so, but this is neat. Oh shit. Oh, fuck.
Engaging. Lead on fire.
Oh. Well done. Got hit by something. So like the mom wasn't aggro-y, like she didn't have the thing above her head, so I assumed that she wasn't angry, and then the little babies got mad at me and aggroed the entire bit. So that's unfortunate. Well, we'll just head back to the person we're supposed to go talk to now. I think we'll just try to avoid all the other issues. But yeah, like, the world looks especially great when you consider that this is a Wii U game. Because, like, the Wii U is not known for its impressive hardware. By any means. Like, Nintendo in general isn't really known for, like, making, like, hyper-realistic games, or, like, realistic and pretty looking. It's known for, like, really good stylized stuff, but generally you don't expect, like, really good looking stuff, but I think this game looks great. And I don't remember the year it came out, but I'm pretty sure that this was, like, it wasn't at the start of the Wii U's lifetime. It might have been in the middle or near the end of it, actually. But we beat the whimsical thingamahoo's. Sorry that I'm not reading it out loud. There's nothing really, like, interesting about it. Let's ask him where the probes are. Northwest of here on the shore of a lake, and northeast of the cave. Okay, so northeast and northwest from here, we can find some more probe points. Cool. Nope, I don't want to skip it. So let's see if we can actually equip the eye patch that we just got. Ooh, and I leveled up. I am level 7, so I think I can put on new equipment now. Such far away. We can use these now. We can use the dual swords instead, which reduces my melee attack. Why? The cooldown's higher. And the TP gain isn't actually as good. Weird. It looks good though, but it's apparently not as good as just having my knife. Which might have something to do with my class, maybe? So here's our... Nice zoom. Oh yeah. Oh, this is weird. So this is... Oh, here we go. There's our... We can put a band-aid over our eye. Like we're a Chuni. It's not bad. Appendage Crusher. And I can't wear those yet, so... yeah. Let's wear that, I guess. And what about any of this stuff? Yep. There's also just a straight up equip strongest gear. Which I guess is not is what I was wearing. Womp womp. Now she is blind engineer. But the important thing is though, is that even though this is the strong gear, right? We can just put on the eye patch as our fashion gear. Which is the best thing, because like we can look like however we want to look like and not mess with our stats. which is like the best feature. So now we're blind. Did it say I got a new art or a new skill as well when I leveled up? And then this guy. Not yet. So to level up our to choose which pass to go to, we have to get 12 more somethings with the rank. I don't know if that means 12 more kills or 12 more whatevers or how it's counted, but either way, we'll do our best. So why don't we head north? It said one of the probes was on the shore of the lake, to the northeast. So why don't we go try to find that and see if we can do it without dying? Which might be difficult. We'll find out. I'm looking for that beam of light. Also, yeah, look at him. Look at this big Brontosaurus dude just taking a drink. He's just having a nice time. He is level 52. And is an everlasting Malsaur. And I believe that I can just walk under him and he won't be bothered too much. As long as we don't target him and like try to attack him, he's quite friendly. Unlike other things over here. You can kind of tell looking on the map as well. There's an angry thing over there that's level 4.
Comes from experience. That's true on
Probably don't want to go anywhere near that. It's an angry bug. I think the probe he's talking about is actually like higher up. Oh, that thingy. The welcome love attack. Once you get a mech, you can fly around and try to murder that. Actually, in a way, like, this game kind of produces the same feeling as Breath of the Wild for me. Like, the whole, like, big world, lots of things to do that are interesting, and, like, you just kind of like taking it in. You know what I mean? Okay, I think I see where it is. So I can see, like, which segments the probes are on. And it's one more segment north of here is where there's the probe. It's probably on top, although it said it was on the shore, so maybe it's not up that path. There are angry things over here, so I'm gonna need to be careful. Because they'll probably just murder us. They're red, but they're not super red. Or they don't have the thing on their head. I guess it's up that way though. If I was a probe, where would I be? I mean, I'd stick a probe up this path somewhere. That's what would make sense to me. But there might be like angry birds up here or something that will try to murder us. Aha! Wait, here it is. Let's install a data probe. Field action succeeded. Great. So now on my Wii U pad, it's got a grade of C for production, E for revenue, but B for combat support. And also gives us access to white comatite and dawnstone for things that it will get mined with. So for now we'll just leave it as a basic probe. But the other probe that they were talking about, the one in the cave, which is 2 segments to the southwest from where we are now. If we install that one, then it would give us 3 probes in a row. That would then give us some benefits. I don't know if there's fall damage. There is not. Actually, yeah, there's definitely not. I have memories of climbing the Blade Tower and then just jumping all the way down. So like climbing to the very top of the city. I'm a little bit worried about this thing. Googly, the Relentless. It's a tyrant. Similar to the thing we fought before. The beached whale. Either way, I don't want to fight them, so. He is level 20 and we will not survive that encounter. But my hope is to find that cave that they were talking about. Anywho, while we wander around and get to the cave, did everyone watch the Game Awards? I caught a good chunk of it. Mainly, I was watching streamers commentate over it. Oh shit. Okay, it's fine. I think Siniculas aren't technically. I think. But there really was only like 1 or 2 things that stood out to me in the Game Awards as far as like the trailers they showed and what games are upcoming. Oh, it's right there. That game whose name I forgot, but involved being a little Reaper, like the little tiny like Grim Reaper dude, and it looked almost kind of like Hollow Knight, but different. I think I'll be getting that. It looks pretty fun. Can I install the probe without being attacked by bugs? Yes, I can. Awesome. So, try to show this to you. Let's see if this works. There's gonna be glare, but you can kind of see it. How the probes are connected by a line now. They're the squares, right? Versus the ones that are not connected at all. But they're now connected, which means that we get a bonus if they all have the same type of probe being used. And this one that we're right next to actually has a production, so definitely good to get it set up with some stuff. So that'll give us more resources to use for various things, which would be great. In the meanwhile, though, head to the Pathfinders' last known location in southeast Cambodia. Oh, hi. Oh, the Tyrant. The Tyrant Everlasting Milestones, level 92. Ridiculous. So our mission for Chapter 3 is actually not too far away from us. To the south. Right, there's a whole day and night cycle in this game. It's lovely. Anyway, the Grim Reaper game looks good. A lot of other games look extremely samey and boring to me. Like they all had like the same trailer with the same slowed down random pop song or old like 10 or 20-year-old like rock song. Like it all just kind of blurred together. So kind of wish that they didn't do it for like 3 hours. You know what I mean? But the Space Marine game looked kind of nice, I guess. It looked kind of like Gears of War, and I haven't played Gears of War in a very long time. I don't know if I need to be up or down. Probably. It's hard to tell with the the dot that indicates where you're supposed to go doesn't really indicate the height that you're supposed to be at, so a little worried about aggroing him though. Watching out, this is probably not the way to go up. Probably a better way to deal with this. It's fine. That said, I was happy to see like Reggie there, which was cool. I wonder if Reggie like hung out with Doug Bowser after, or not. And for anyone who doesn't know, Reggie is the former president of Nintendo of America, Reggie Pillemace, and is just generally a beloved figure in gaming, I think. He's just kind of a nice dude. He used to work for Domino's, I think it was Domino's, for like their marketing. Like he was like their marketing director for the nationwide everything or something like that, and then he became president of Nintendo for a good long while too, and he did a good job of it. And then Doug Bowser took over, which was hilarious because his name is Bowser, and it's just wonderful that someone named Bowser is in charge of America Nintendo. Like it's just kind of funny. But in all honesty, like besides the silly name bit, Doug Bowser is a nice dude. These are enemies, aren't they? Pretty sure those are enemies. Okay, so if I head this way, I think I'm gonna find our way there. Also, the music was not great at the Game Awards. Like, or there was one singular amazing musical moment, and it was this man right here. This dude who went like ham on his flute during the Horizon Zero Dawn 2 thing that was shown. And then they had the orchestra play like music from it or whatever. And there was a bit of a flute solo in there, and that flautist just, he did so well. I was so happy and excited about it. It was pretty great. I got a kick out of that. Imagine Dragons though sucked ass. Like,
Damn.
Their music is fine, I guess, but it was really, really weird. And I'm sure that it was great for Corb, guy who does music for Supergiant Games. He did like the soundtrack for Hades and Bastion and everything. He's a fantastic and amazing musician, and he looked like he was having a great time with it, but just, I don't think Imagine Dragons' singing style was particularly good with it. So investigate or head back? Investigate.
Right. Either way, they couldn't have gotten very far. Let's keep looking.
Hold up, Elma. Check this out. I'm picking up an Earth-based IFF signal coming from that direction. It's Pathfinder.
That thing over there, maybe?
It doesn't look natural, does it?
No, it doesn't. It looks like trouble.
And look at this. I'm picking up readings for other life forms
It's a little
too.
quiet for me, so.
Multiple signals, moving around inside the structure. Elma, you don't think?
Okay. Suggests they must be intelligent life forms. Suggests indigents must have wandered inside.
I think you're right. Look at their movements. They're controlled, orderly. They're definitely not wild animals. Now the question is, are they native to Mira? Or are they visitors like us? And if so, from where?
And should we shoot them?
You think it's one of the forces that destroyed Earth?
Let's not jump to any conclusions. It's a big universe out there. Of course, we shouldn't rule it out either.
Should we call this into HQ?
Yes, but not from here. If we're picking up their signals, they might be close enough to intercept ours.
You there. Drop your weapons.
Stay calm. We don't want to provoke them.
Earth aliens, surrender now!
They know about Earth? You may have been right after all, Lynn.
I can't see shit. Lower your guard and negotiate, or grip weapon. Now, I think Elmo would like it if we attempted to negotiate. But I don't know about that. I guess I'll stand.
It's okay, Lynn. Just stand
we'll
down.
try.
I'm not sure why, but somehow they're able to communicate with us.
Meaning?
Meaning we need to know if diplomacy is a viable option.
Roger that.
I like that her battle
We
stance
come
is
in
just
peace, and we're willing to negotiate. If you have any Earth alien prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release. If you don't, we'll leave you in peace.
No negotiation. No conditions. We have our orders. All Earth aliens must die.
well. Okay, if you insist.
It didn't have to be like this.
Let's get going! Bring it to them!
Now,
Come on! Throw armor! Fire! Quicker! Top 38! Close in! Fire carnival! I destroy
now, melee attacks.
Guess we'll do it from here.
I am gonna destroy Flame grenade!
Bonk.
Flying slinger!
Scream edge.
He's almost dead.
Feel so hot. Heal me up! Frozen and smash 'em. No holds barred. Chrome armor! Recuperate!
Side slash.
Infuriate!
Flying now. Melee attacks.
Yeah, we don't. Oh no, I do have a melee attack to use.
Fire destroy!
Unfortunately, wasn't fast enough to actually inflict combo though.
Shadow strike. Nice.
Stab it with a
Gonna
knife.
do some damage.
Oh, he's staggered though.
Side slash.
I destroy! Slinger! Assault hammer!
And topple.
Now, on.
Ah. Oh, we got a scout from that. Cool.
So much for the diplomatic approach. What's the deal with wanting us all dead anyway?
We're cute,
Yeah,
and they
I
can't
wonder.
handle cute things.
They did mention they were following orders. Maybe someone
But
higher up their chain of
whose
command would
orders?
be willing to negotiate.
Class rank up. Skills right though. What does Alpinion Fury do? Increases the duration of the taunt. Okay. We're gonna be tanky. Gotta put the points into it. This is definitely the silliest thing though. Item obtained Humanoid Slayer, right? Jesus, level 37. You literally just tap A. That's all you do for those. It's kind of silly. So what field level do I need for this? Level 2. Okay. Where it enters. Let's search for it.
Lynn, can you give us an approximate location for that IFF signal?
Let's see. Seems to be originating from that building over there.
You think the Blades have like a Tinder app on there? Just like...
Then we'd better
Or-
get moving. There's no time to lose.
For Lynn, it'd be like Skells. Like, yes, this Skell, no. This one. She'd just be swiping right the entire time, though. She loves her robots so much. Okay. So, he's level 10.
This can't be good. I'll strike first. Attack at range! Fire! Fireball!
Shadow strike! Now, melee attacks!
I am going to destroy! Wild Gem! Flame grenade!
Oh shoot, I think I was fast enough.
Assault hammer!
So I want to take out that thing.
I can't seem to get fired up.
My adrenaline's rising!
I'm almost down, but not out. Okay, I've pumped.
Three meds!
Infuriate harder.
Oh shit, I probably maybe shouldn't have done that.
Fire flash!
How about a little You know what I mean.
Shadow strike!
I can tough it out. Wow.
So there we go.
Flame grenade. Roger. No hard feelings. Chrome armor.
Need to keep it taunting her so that Lynn doesn't die.
Don't feel so hot.
I
Here
should
we
go
are.
first!
Assault hammer.
Earth burn!
Bandage down. Making a slide.
Sorry.
Roger.
Shadow strike!
Oop, hey Censored. How's it going?
Flame grenade.
Side flash!
Sorry. The oh god.
Chrome armor.
It's hard when I'm playing a console game
I
to like pay attention to the chat.
Now,
My
melee attack!
it's like right out of my peripheral vision. Hold on, let me kill this thing and not die, and then I will happily read messages.
I don't know why they even bother.
We got a crank. Okay. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Censored. 3 months. Thanks. The frog ally. Sorry. Good emote. But yeah, the I can see like the chat like move a little bit like out of my peripheral, but it's easy for me to miss. I haven't figured out like a good way to do it yet with this setup. Besides just like constantly like looking over and such. But yeah, we're playing Xenoblade Chronicles X, the game where you have a map on your wonderful pad and everything, and do a bunch of actions on it. Just because I wanted to do something different today. Have a little bit of fun. Way to overlay it on your screen. Oh, like this lad? Unfortunately, no. Not that I know of. Not without like doing... You probably have to like mod the hardware. Oh, the chat. Wait, what do you mean? Sorry. It is on. Oh, yeah, sorry. I got confused for a minute. Yeah, there's, unfortunately, for Wii U games, there's not really a great way to stream the gamepad. Like, oh, overlaid the chat on my game. No, not really. The game, yeah, I can show you. Here, chat, let me hold you for a second. So, there's the TV with the console on it and such. And then, no, actually I don't think I can do quite that. But then the rest of my everything is over here. Monitor set up and everything. You're upside down, but you can see the TV, goes to the computer for the capture card and everything and whatnot, and then you're over here. So I've got the chat about as far to my, or as far to the right as I can get it, so that it's closer. So I just look over and I see it. I just feel weird like always looking over, but I'm nearly done with the modded map pack. Oh, for Celeste. The spring ones? Forget the name of the pack. Oh, Lunar Runes. Okay. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that name before. Up there. How is it? I don't remember if you... I don't remember if you said it was like advanced or beginner. Hard. Oh wait, this is the one that had like the spreadsheet or something for like people who have actually managed to do like the ridiculously hard levels or something, right? Name is gonna be on this one. Yeah, that one. Cool. Well, congratulations. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to do anything like that anytime soon, but I know that I did my golden resort berry finally, so I'm happy with that. Topple and I seem to really want to murder Lynn for something. We'll go taunt. But playing one shot recently. I have not heard of it, no. Only had a melee I can stagger him. What kind of game is it?
Oh,
I like cute. Oh, I found a cute game today, actually. Let me... I think I opened it in the store, right? No? It was called, like, Onirism? It's, an early access. It's an early access. I haven't bought it. It's only, $18. But it looks cute. And it's French. Cross between DDLs, Doki Doki and Undertale. Sounds neat. The Onirisan one is this one. So, I saw it mentioned online, looked at the trailer, was surprised that it was in French, because French games with subtitles don't normally come across my my feeds too often, I guess. But it looks kind of fun, cute for sure. That's why it made me think of it. Like, it kind of makes me think about Hat in Time a little bit, because I mean, the obvious similarity is that both have like cute girls as the protagonists, right? But oh, is it only Windows only? Maybe it's only Windows only for the early access part, and they'll expand it to more as they get closer to actual, you know, everything else. I don't know. Flinched up. And toppled. Let's taunt them. Hammer and heal. And then be the tank for the team for a little bit. That's what I would expect him to do that. Maybe, probably. You know, I never noticed it, but like above the arts bar, it says like where I'm targeting, like it says front middle with my Storm Assault, and then I move here and does the side. I never noticed that before, and that's really useful considering there's things like that cause boosted damage from the side and everything else. Could you stop dying again, please? Why is she trying so much damage? Let me stagger you. There we go. Stop attacking Lynn. What's your problem? Why do they hate Lynn so much? Or is she like out with someone? Yeah, that's probably why, right? Yeah, help with him. She was probably fighting this guy by herself the entire time, that's why. Yes, anyway. He resisted it. Shoot. I wish I could cast Recuperate on her. Someone topple him. Or that. Or we can just kill him. That works too. Oh, we got some armor. Let's see if it's better. Yes, yes it is. There we go. We now have. Oh, wait till level 12. Flame. Oh. Apparently I can equip something like better though. Unfortunately we can't augment things yet. So. Man, is my taunt like it's only level 1. 75% more damage from attacking from the side. I think I'll save it for now. Okay. Yoink. So, as I said this earlier, but my exciting plans for the weekends are making cookies tomorrow with a friend who makes cookies every year. Because their Christmas with their family, they have a massive family and they all bake cookies and exchange it like it's a whole thing that they do. Oh, I think I'm supposed to be heading up there. But as part of it, she makes tons and tons of cookies and she invites people over to hang out with her and make cookies and just kind of enjoy. And the nice thing is that like, even when I ask her, it's like, oh, you want me to bring like some ingredients or like, you know, stuff? And she's like, no, just bring a container so you can bring cookies home. You're just here to like help decorate, basically. I'm like, okay. So it's fun. But she makes all kinds of cookies, like snickerdoodles and regular sugar cookies and like your classic like cutout cookies, that kind of thing. is better.
Assault hammer! Flame grenade! Move in and keep the rhythm going. I was waiting for a chance to show off.
As long as we take them on like one at a time, then probably won't die. Hopefully.
Shadow strike!
You. Can I open these? No. Okay. Mon cherry. Man cherry. Guess I don't. Maybe we can just avoid that guy. We don't need to engage him. That's an angry thing, though. Ooh, there's a probe here, though. Getting that probe would probably be helpful. Assuming that I don't have to like fight unmoving things to get to it. Just a couple guys. Alright.
Bring it to them! My turn! Now! Melee attack!
I think I'll try to protect the lane right off the bat.
Side slash! I destroyed you! Assault hammer! Oh, so sorry. Not I meant to touch fire.
Cool. So, it's good stuff. But yeah, besides that though, I have a funny thing about my friends from earlier this week. So like, you know how there's a stereotype of like people with trucks and kind of like rednecky type people like collecting roadkill and eating it? So one of my friends is one of those types of people. Like, not really what I'd necessarily consider a redneck, I suppose. But he sent me a Snapchat of like roadkill that he had hung up, and like then he like turned the camera to the table, and he had like, you know, cleaned and did everything, and then got some meat out of it and such. So he got like at least like three deer legs or something out of that. And so I think they're eating it tomorrow. And he invited me, apparently, to come and partake. But he's an hour away, and there's snow on the ground, and all I have is a motorcycle, so that's not happening. But I appreciated his invite at the very least, even if I can't necessarily go. But I also just got a kick out of the fact that, like, you know, it's just like a stereotypical thing, I guess. It makes me smile a little bit. 'Cause, I mean, food's food, right? Whether or not it got hit by a truck or not, like, it's food. I have to assume that, like, maybe he accidentally hit it or something. I don't really know. He is a hunter, so like it's not like he's not used to like cleaning and dressing animals and those kind of things. So it's not really surprising to get a Snapchat of like a dressed animal from him, but I didn't ask if the roadkill had come from a particular source or not.
Here goes.
What's up, bro? Maybe.
Off guard. Staggered them with melee attack. Here comes the break. Side slash. Assault hammer. Flame grenade. Frozen. No hold bar. Sliding. Now. Melee attacks. I could have destroyed you. Fire carnival.
The taunting seems to be keeping Lim's health up slightly more than usual. But they still really like targeting her for some reason. You have to figure out why. I guess you just keep putting Chroma Guard on her. But yeah, the game is like a weird, almost like a strategy game to some extent. Where like, you can't just like spam your attacks. I mean, you certainly can, but it's not as good as like waiting for Elmo to call something out, like, oh, like move in and do this thing, and then doing a joint attack with her. Stop being hurt, Lynn. Where is she? Is she? Oh, that's right. She's out over there. No wonder. God damn it, Lynn. Night. Hi. I need you to fight me. Please. I don't really want Lynn to die. God damn it, Lynn. You had one job. Even though we approached like from like back there, she still just went out in front for some godforsaken reason. This, maybe we'll topple him. There we go.
Nice work.
Why do you keep dying then? Why do you do this? Okay, we have new shoes that give us more TP. Change our attributes resistance quite a bit. Quite a bit. In a mostly positive way, though. This seems overall like a decent upgrade. Yeah. Seems like a good idea, even if it looks very silly. And a new knife. God, those pants look ridiculous. Oh, Lynn. Why? Alright, let's look at Lynn for a second here. What does she have going on? Physical resistance up. Quick topple. Inflicts taunt. So she's also trying to be a tank, it seems. I think we need to level this up for her though. Like she needs to be able to not die from stuff if she's gonna be tanking like that. Also, don't remember if the battle points are shared. They are not. Great. So yeah, we can spec her into, you know, doing what she needs to do. Upgrading her taunt gives us more TP and doesn't increase the amount of her taunt actually, or the cooldown rather, which is interesting. I mean, anything that's going to keep her or help keep her alive will be good. Just gonna do that. Okay, what about Elma? Elma, let's see. So she goes for attacking from behind, amongst other things. A lot of from behind. Raising her crits. Lots of crits. I know she likes to use that one. Boost evasion. Just trying to generally make sure that she's able to do what she wants to do. Okay. We'll call that good for now. Alright, anyway. So that's definitely the wrong way, and moving towards enemies we definitely can't take on. It's up there? So, up here and then around it looks like to get to that bridge. Gotta find the prisoners. And it will be great. Whew. But yeah, I had to do some fun stuff today. Ooh. There was a exploit today.
I'll strike first. Attack at range. I've got shadow fire. Infuriate.
Staggered.
Right now. Wait. Nailed it. Wow. Now nail it. Side slash.
There was an exploit today for a logging framework that like a lot of Java applications use, or just general like JVM applications, and it allowed for remote shell access in a very easy way, unfortunately. And apparently people have been like going ham for it on the like Kellogg's website, I guess. Just an interesting choice of websites to screw up, but yeah. So if you know any programmers who do anything in Java or Java related things, please let them know. We could wear a silly helmet. I mean, it's not that silly. It matches the survival stuff. But I kind of like seeing my face, so take that off. Oh, also, I think, yeah, we can technically give her stuff too. More defense would be good. Yeah, there you go, Lynn. Really floating around that I can give her, but same thing with Elma. I guess we can just give them hats. We can give Elma an eye patch. She's more about attacking though. So give her 100% resistance against some other stuff. Can I just like make that not look like that? Here, we'll do that so we can see her face, because I don't want it to be a helmet when she talks. I'm just looking around for crystals, by the way. Mechanical stuff over there that I want. It also is the direction of our objective, so I don't get shot in the back.
I'll do my best.
Engaging.
I think it's time to take this dude.
Hold still. Fire carnival. Unleash my inner animal.
And do some damage.
What? Oh, because I'm targeting. I missed Elma's thing because of that. I forgot that I need to click twice on Chrome Armor.
Shadow strike. Flying slinger.
Too early again.
Primer. Move in and do some damage.
Okay.
I am gonna destroy you.
Perfect. Alright, what was it? Protecting anything in here? Like chests? Crystals?
Looks like we've got no choice.
Oh shit. The alien payload. Fuck me. He's a tyrant.
Get going.
We're gonna need to do our best here. I mean, he is toppled, so. Okay. Good there. Oh boy. Shoot, I'm gonna go inside that.
Now, melee attack.
I am gonna destroy you.
Resistant to topple again.
Shadow strike.
Staggered.
Unleash my inner animal.
Early bird.
Shit, Lynn again. Stop that, Lynn. Stop taking all the damage. Oh! Oh, the music though. Oh, they're close. You can do it. Elma. Lynn. You can do it. Go, Elma, go. Come on, Elma. You were doing really good there. Come on. A little bit more. Do some shit. You staggered him. Go, 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 go. Knock him dead. Come on. Or not. Okay. Really close though. I'm gonna go fight him again. I didn't realize there was gonna be a tyrant up there. So that's my bad. It's okay though. I really need Lynn to like not do that. Like I get it, it's her class. She's supposed to be taunting and doing her thing, but it's not good. It's not good. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm empty. So I'm gonna go get some more real quick. One moment.
Put the gamer in front of you. Surprisingly hard to get a camera. Be right back. Alright. Alright, chat.
Okay, I'm back. I've replenished my drink. I hope that Miku kept you company. Also, very nice gif, Davkind. Bongo dance. It's a good one. I want this to be there. Alright, anyway. Back to fighting aliens.
Let's get going. Bring it to them. Now, infuriate. Sorry there. Oh, so sorry. Slaughter.
Alright, anyway. There was something I was going to talk about. I kind of forgotten it already. Something. I don't know what. One day it will come to me. But today is not that day. Did I talk? Oh, I remember this. Annoying thing, I guess. If I can complain for a second. It's nothing to do with the game. But, so, been making my... Whoops, she's wrong. Been making my plans for Christmas. Advanced survival stuff. Been making my plans for Christmas, and one of my friends was kind enough to offer to come and get me. But he would need to stay overnight so that he didn't have to like drive 6 hours in a single day. And that's never been a problem before, and I've always just gotten... Oh, very good! And always just gotten him a parking pass. And like, it cost me a little bit of money. Oh, it's literally the same thing, that's why. A different rarity? Actually, it's better. It has resist launch and max TV instead of just max TV. But it's never been a problem before, but when I sent the thing in today to the main office of my complex, they responded and saying that they couldn't because all the parking spaces like were accounted for and like everything was it was really stupid actually. Like let me read this. Unfortunately, we're not able to give out guest parking passes this year due to the lack of parking spaces available. We're at 100% occupancy at this time. Sorry for any inconvenience. Which, like, you know, sure, people live here, and like you'd expect that the parking lot can hold all the people who live here, right? But at the same time, it doesn't make sense that they're at 100% occupancy. Because like I know that there's plenty of spaces that are like the garage is not full at all times during the day and such, and like not even overnight is it full entirely, so it's kind of silly, especially when they can't even like manage their own garage properly. And like my motorcycle in their garage has been vandalized twice within the last 2 months, so in general, I'm not pleased with them at all, and I've actually contemplated moving because of like the nonsense with that. That's over there. Which way did I go the last time that actually got me to where I needed to be? But yeah, there are other apartments near where I live that seem to have better everything. Okay, so we're this way around. The only problem, of course, is that they cost like $500 more per month to live in, so that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Like I did just get a raise at work, but like getting a raise at work doesn't mean that I immediately want to sink that into something, you know?
Oh, they've seen us.
Shoot.
Let's get going. Bring it to them.
Harriers. Shoot. I didn't get the top one time. But let's see if we can actually keep Lynn alive this time. So that would be ideal if, like, she didn't die today. Like, she just hangs out next to people. Concentrate fire. I really kind of feel that I should be putting the chrome armor on her more often, because she really doesn't seem to be using her skills properly. This one's so slow. Assault Hammer. I should see if I can upgrade Assault Hammer to try to reduce the cooldown. Wow. Advanced Survival Torso. Cool. Oh, and Lynn leveled up too. Is Lynn lower level than the rest of us? No, she's level 9. She just dies easier for some reason. None of these are actually better. And I really want her to keep her defense up. Ooh, these are better though. Range attack, range draw surge. I don't know what range draw surge is. But it does increase her attack. It lowers her resistance and stuff. I think I'll give her this. Oh, never mind, I can't. Oh, this would be better for me overall as well. And it's matching, which is very important. There. Well, actually, we'll match all the way. So 100% attribute resistance against whatever that thing is. Nice, but I like the taunt berry that I get from this, so I'm not going to swap that. Strongest? Nothing changes. Nothing really changed. That's fine, I guess. Alright, but as far as arts go, for me, can I upgrade the Assault Hammer? It takes 11. I need one more BP. One more BP. But Lynn can upgrade stuff. Maybe, maybe she could perhaps get better at not dying? She really doesn't have anything to like help prevent herself from dying. I wish she had a recuperate skill like I do. Wait. Also my like class went up, I think, or something. Yeah, okay. So we're now at rank 10 for a drifter class, which means we can change class finally. Pretty sure anyway. I'm pretty sure 10's the max. So let's see. HP and melee attack bonuses and defensive and offensive. Damage buffs provide bonuses to melee accuracy range. Let's see the skills. Let's see here. Okay. Also, like, the drifter uses anything, I'm pretty sure, right? Assault rifle and knife. While the other classes are focused on slight differences, so. Our knife is good, but Things that deal weapon damage. Remove debuffs and restore. Oh, we can restore an ally's HP. It might be worth it to go there. What about the striker? Is there anything in there? Defensive stance would continue to make us be a tank. Not. I could I don't remember, but I think that it might be like once you. I think you can share arts between classes if you learn them or whatever. The problem, of course, is where do I need to get? So if I get to rank 3 with Enforcer, then I could get a targeted restore health, but it needs ray guns, which I don't think I have. But I do have assault rifles, so I should probably start speccing into here. Or let me check. Assault rifle, longsword, ray gun, knife. What weapons do I have? I have assault rifles, so that's fine. I don't have any ray guns, so I can't really swap that. But I have dual swords, but not long swords? I don't know if dual swords count. I think they're a separate thing, technically. Yeah, dual swords are different for the commandos. Shoot. So does this actually work? Hold on. I want to know if it like unequipped my weapon. It gives me a longsword. Oh. Well, okay then. If it just gives me a longsword, that's fine. Although range attack up and magazine capacity, let's do that. Most basic with longswords. Okay. So we'll spec into this for a bit, I guess. I guess that means I could do the ray gun too. Now I only have Infuriate and Assault and Airplane. So. Not yet. Okay. For some reason though, I thought that I could get the other ones, but maybe not. Maybe it's just like things within the tree we can use? Alright, so we'll work on it, I guess. Oh, that targeted kill though. But I'm gonna keep going with the tank, so we'll stick with Striker because I'm gonna keep trying to be a better tank than Lyn, and like keep the heat off of her, if that makes sense. So to that effect, 50% more damage when the enemy is targeted. A small price of battle points to pay for that. Okay, let's keep going. Skeleton people here. We're going this way. Because on top of the ship over there is the dude I want to kill. We were really close to that last time. I think maybe if I had ran away, perhaps, or something, and gone down to where Elma is, or was, we could have synced up more or something. I don't know. We have better armor now, so.
Here goes.
Let's see what you've got.
I'll do my best.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Here
Okay.
comes the break.
Oh, I should have taunted first before I did that.
Assault hammer. Oh, so sorry. Target carnival. Infuriate.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Rising way. Closing. Smash. No holds barred. Lay into it.
So this seems to be working better already. Still. He's certainly focused on me.
Damn it, nice work.
Yeah.
Here goes. Punch first. Ask questions later first. Fire particle. Fire irrigator. I
Actually get a weapon boost now. Because I was talking when you did that.
hammer. Flame grenade.
Alien scum!
Thermal payload. Nailed it. Now nail it. Let's lay into it. Rising blast. Jesus, great. Hope I didn't get in the way.
Yeah. Yeah, this is working. Let's save. Oof. But yeah, the whole stuff where like my bike has been touched and like it looked like someone basically attempted and failed to steal it or something whatnot, like makes me not trust the apartment complex at all. Okay, let's go. Should have boosted my attack. I'll wait for Elmo to try to give us the go-ahead. I do wish that I had the third rank skill to get health though, but that's what it is. Come on, Elmo. Tell me to do a melee attack.
Move in and do some damage.
Yeah, there it is.
Just try
Three.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
We're doing damage. Oh, he's going after Glenn. Halfway there. Flinch? Not that's quite the same as Topple, but unhappy. Staggered. Oh shoot, I'm staggered. This is going much, much better than last time. Maybe use like weekend swords.
Ow!
I don't know why they even bother.
Give us some new stuff. Art, sorry. What am I doing? Crown gear. But yeah, it makes me want to move, and at the same time, like, I don't want to move at all because it's effort. Better defense. Better TP, holy crap. Max TP up 2. I wonder, maybe Lynn or Elmo could take advantage of that? I mean, it doesn't really matter if she loses melee attack. The resistance drop is not great, but she gets more defense and she gets more TP to like use her skills, which I think would be good for her. Let's see if it agrees. Then again, I don't really know how that thing like decides stuff, so it is what it is. Halfway up to the skill though. Alright, cool. Oh, you killed the tyrant though. Moving right along. I really like the battle music in this game. A lot. It's got the same kind of feel as like Guilty Crown music does. There's just this lovely epicness of things. Bonk. Alright, I'm gonna get all the way over there. She is a talented individual.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Sliding slinger.
So what we got going on here? A lot of enemies over there, that's what we have going on. But according to the map, we're getting closer to where they're possibly holding like human prisoners. We're level 9. So that's a lot of enemies. I really don't want to like piss them off.
Let's get going! Bring it to them!
Oh, he's toppled.
Flame grenade! Let's lay into it!
Did she aggro all the boar things?
Assault hammer! Oh, so free
She did. Yep, yes she did. Alright. Hopefully we can do this. Hopefully we're not too violent. Staggered. Jesus. Ooh, broke his horn. Alright, we're doing alright here, actually. And I've learned reduced defensive stance. So that's good. So now I can actually restore my health while I'm taunting. Staggered. Topple it. Nah, I was hit in the butt. Anyway. I definitely like melee more than just shooting. Like, the melee is slower and gives the bigger number, which is probably why I like it. Not the slow part, but the bigger number part. Because it just never feels like I'm really doing a lot of damage with other It's really easy to miss those times. Bonk.
Nice work.
And we got another right arm thing. Oh, and a sword! Maybe the sword will be better. Big maybe. They're dual swords, so I can't even use them. Damn it. HP reduces my range attack, which is kind of fine, I think. And it's reducing it because of the augments, but it has an empty slot. Could do that and then set a new augment on the slot. I don't have any augments, so never mind. Still, I think I'll stick with it though. More HP is good. Oh wait, there's something here this way. Hello, thingy. Advanced Soldier Assault Rifle. That released the bees. It is strictly better, pretty much. Has an open slot, range capacity up. So don't have as much capacity, but that's okay. Good. And I actually have augments for this. Boost critical chance against humanoid enemies or boost damage to humanoid enemies by 14%. These things are humanoid, I'm pretty sure. And then don't suppose I've unlocked. I have unlocked a skill. Boost our health by a bunch. It's definitely worth it to upgrade this. Though, before I dump everything in there, we got the new art as well, the defensive one. So it'll probably be worth it. I guess, let's see. Reduce total melee attack, damage taken, and so the cooldown goes down by 10 seconds. Holy shit, yeah. That's the good shit. Then by 5, so not as good, but I'm not gonna do that yet. Cool. So yeah, that was definitely worth doing. If you want to recover our health faster would be nice. Something angry up there. Did that, I don't want to spend too much time in menus, but she has 24 battle points, so we could definitely upgrade something. I just don't know what I should upgrade for her. Because I was trying to help keep her alive, but maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Maybe I should be trying to help her do damage. Or to revive everyone's TP. Beep, beep. Grants proximity spike effect. So things just get hurt when they're near her, I assume? I can upgrade like one thing. Here, do more damage against toppled things. I like toppling things, it's fun. I'll wait on that. For you though, it's all cooldown. More damage. Okay. Anyway. So that's where I'm supposed to go. Over there. But there's something up there. These things might be tricky though, they're at the same level I am.
I'll strike first. Attack at range. I've got your cover fire.
Wait. Oh no.
Nailed it.
Bad thing. It like went and got its friends. Definitely do better when we're, you know, working together. Staggered. Okay, it's staggered. Oh shoot, I don't have the top one. Lynn, please, if you wouldn't mind toppling it. No? Oh, okay. Gotta keep them infuriated. Almost there though. Ooh, hi!
Feels so hot. Heal me up.
Oh god, Elma just took a shit ton of damage. Try to take the heat off her as much as we can. Still got 30 seconds on that. Alright, that I can do.
Nice work.
One survival specs. Garbage? Well, has potential, I guess, and resistances, but no. New. Probably just start selling things around. I was going up here. That's what I was doing. How many angry things are inside of this building? Probably too many. I wonder how many people stream this game. I'm half expecting another tyrant to be at the top of this. Tyrant? Nope. Just a regular dude and a skull that's been impaled. 2,000 credits for that. Oh, okay, bye.
I'll keep them pinned down. I'm ready to dish out the attacks. Infuriate.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Shadow strike.
You've unleashed my
And I wish I could use a salt hammer on him right now and just topple him. Or if Lynn. Yes, Lynn toppled him. Awesome. Got him. Achievement unlocked, prone smasher. Oh shit, there's a tyrant. And he is taking Lynn on. Prefer if he shot me instead for a little bit. Hit the top. Yeah, he's at the top. Come on, Emma. Let's go.
Fire Carnival.
Oh, he's beyond the door.
Defensive stance.
Did he just like grab my face?
I'm gonna destroy you. Rising flame.
Hey. I'm taunting him. I'm gonna see if I can get down to him because I should be able to like fall down, I think. Okay, he's toppled. Luckily we can just shoot him through the door. It's good. Oh, we're gonna win. I guess I don't have to like go down to him. We're good.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Advanced survival and advanced. Yeah, awesome. New right arm that we can equip? We can. Let's see. Range attack up and critical search. Oh, this would be good for Elma. And this is not as good. Can I give you this thing we just got? Oh yeah, I can. Elma's kind of built around crits, so it makes a lot of sense, I think, to give her those things. Also, like... Wow. Wow. Total melee attack goes up by quite a bit. Cooldown kind of sucks. Adding another half second, but... the potential, though, is really good. Humanoid criticals up. Oh, she can't. Okay. Oh, it's a sword. Jeez. It's weird how this lowers it. I guess it's because of the augment. The melee up one, I guess, does enough. The humanoid coach. So they don't think I have anything for that. Alright. Bye for now. Was there was something up here that I could get, right? Was it this? Or no, I already got it. Alright, anyway. Let's see here. So we go this way. Oh shit, I'm an idiot. There's a bridge I'm supposed to walk across, right? I mean, is that a... I already have that, right? Yeah, I already have that. Okay. Let's go try to save some Pathfinders. Also, wow. I've been playing this for 3 hours. It barely feels like it. Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, beep. Here we go. Are they alive or dead? Heaven or hell? They don't look too good.
They're all dead. You killed them all. In cold blood.
Fortune did not smile upon them today.
Nelson.
You filthy Earth aliens do not belong on this planet.
You seem more fluent than the others. Are you in charge?
I am called Glennar. I command this squad, Earth alien. Now it is time for you to surrender.
Hello, Glennar. I am called Elma, and I command this squad. If this planet is your home, we apologize for intruding. We crash-landed here after our ship was damaged in an attack by unknown adversaries. We were hoping we could negotiate a peaceful settlement in exchange for our friends, but...
Peaceful settlement? Your words are wasted on us. All we can promise Earth aliens is a swift death.
Elma.
Right. We tried. Looks like survival of the fittest it is.
Oh.
Fine then. Seeing as you know we
I'm
come
up.
from Earth,
Posture's good.
I'm guessing there's a good chance we might
Thank
have
you.
a score to settle with you anyway.
You're spending your channel points, huh? Slightly staggered. Yes, toppled. I don't know if I should... maybe I should focus on his underlings first, but he's also almost like halfway dead, so... Let's murder him first, I guess. And try to keep Lynn alive. She really wants to die for some reason. Is it because... oh yeah, both of them are...
You can do it.
What are these emails still? Okay, there. Now we're good. Now we're congrats. I only got a new skill. Can't supercharge until they're big. Oh, I was trying to read that game. What is this? It's happening. Aw, poor Nelson. We never even knew him. I mean,
I don't get
Elma did, but we
Why
didn't.
would they be so bent on killing all humans?
Who can say? Whatever the reason, this is dire news. We should let the others know ASAP. Let's call it in and head back to HQ for a full debrief.
Roger that. And here I just started to hope we'd finally escaped all this.
Yeah,
Escape! Yes, escape! Tatsu also want escape!
it's Tatsu.
Friends that leave Tatsu trapped!
More Xenos?
Get ready to meet the
What should we
mascot
do?
character.
Stay back, Lynn. What do you think, Rook?
I mean, it's Tatsu. But we'll be bold. There he is. So silly. Little mascot guy. Look at that.
Finally, dance of freedom! Tatsu thanks you!
Interesting. One of the vegetables is sentient.
Talking potato. I wonder if it tastes different too. I know what we're having for dinner tonight. You don't know it yet, new girl, but I'm a pretty mean cook.
You are mean and cruel. Tatsu definitely not potato. Tatsu
doesn't have
explains this to
forearms.
dumb and smelly Prone when they take Tatsu, but Prone not listen. Prone never listen. Oh, no upon rude day, Prone first set sticky feet on Mira, especially Tatsu. Tatsu witnessed Prone abuse firsthand. At this rate, entire Nopon race in danger. Yes, Nopon are endangered species. So really, friends have social responsibility to protect Tatsu from danger.
Uh-huh. What do you think, Elma? Bake or fry?
Wait a minute. The beings who captured you, big brutes in armor, little pointy ears,
Yes, Prone!
and they're a more recent arrival here, is that right? They're not native to this planet?
Not native, recent. If friends want more details, friends must promise to protect Tatsu. Only then will Tatsu talk.
Right. Elma, you hold him. I'll feel.
Tatsu will talk! Tatsu will talk! Friends not get no one sense of humor is all.
So if I understand correctly, this is your homeworld. The Nopon people are native to Mira. And then just recently, the Prone show up and quickly hunt you to the edge of extinction. Is that right?
Not just Prone. Prone and their nasty, evil buddies. Lots and lots of them.
They're buddies? You mean other alien races?
Other hungry alien races. They all gang up on Nopon. They do horrible, terrible things to Nopon.
Like
Someday,
Lynn.
Tatsu will turn tables and eat them for a change.
I think we probably get affinity points with Lynn if we do this.
Tatsu has seen those eyes before. Hungry eyes, like Prone eyes. Tatsu is here to serve, not be served.
Yeah, seriously. What kind of barbarian would want to eat this little guy just like that? We should take care of him. Wash and clean him, season him.
That's right, that's right. This is exactly what Tatsu is saying. Take Tatsu to your village. Wash and clean Tatsu. Season Tatsu. Wait.
What do you think? Take him with us?
He seems harmless enough. And he'd be a good source of information on Mira and the Prone. All right. We can debrief him when we report to Commander Vandam. As long as he passes the quarantine scan, we can bring him back to New LA.
Right. Let's get that out of the way. I'll clean.
99% potato,
Then
1%
Tatsu can
hot
join
air.
friends? Dance of joy.
Maybe
Your
the other
friends
way
are
around.
friendliest friends ever. I know. Tatsu has special thank you gift for friends for saving Tatsu's life. Tatsu will lend it to friends for
Like-
free.
Is it an extra
Lend?
pair of arms or
It's
are
not a
they
gift
ears?
if you don't give it.
Give it away? For always? For free? This would be insulting to friends and to Tatsu. No Nopon merchant worth his salt and pepper could do such a thing. Tatsu is grateful, but Tatsu not insane.
What? It's insane to think if someone saves your life, you might actually show them some real... And he's not even listening.
Friend, do you ever get lost? Tired of bulky maps and flawed memory?
Not all who wander are lost. There's gotta be a better way.
There is a better way. Friends, this is your lucky day.
This Tatsu can fit so many maps in it. It's like a used car salesman potato.
Follow Ball is #1 ultimate best super secret must-have no-pawn item. If friends get lost out in wild, friends just follow Ball of Light to safety. And now it's yours, for free, to borrow. For now, anyway.
Really? Follow Ball? That's the best name you could come up with for your super special thing?
Meh, meh, meh. What would friend prefer? Fancy name no one understands so friend can feel smart? Now, time for no-pawn dance of generosity.
I don't know. Is that thing really gonna be all that useful?
I mean, it
What if it's
dances.
a trap or boom? It just blows up in our faces.
Ah yes, that reminds Tatsu. If Follow Ball get damaged, Tatsu need to charge friends full price, plus restock fee.
So much for Dance of Generosity.
I didn't say the generosity was for us. R plus X is the follow ball. We got new gear though. Can I equip it though? I can. Stun decoy? I wish I knew what that meant. I mean, it seems kind of like an upgrade. Kind of. I kind of like an experience boost with this. It is the exact same thing. Okay, what about this one? Exact same thing, except critical surge and range draw surge and another augment slot. Yes. Absolutely yes. Unfortunately, we don't have any augments for it though, but that was a good one. Would it be good for her at all? I wish that I had a melee up so she didn't have to lose out on that. But more health for Lim could be good, because then maybe she'd stop dying so quickly. I'll go ahead and give that to her. And then Appendage Crusher. The Appendage Crusher might be good. I just don't know what the stun decoy means, is all. So for now, we have some battle points, and we got a new skill while I wasn't looking. Grants Supercharge plus grants total evasion during execution. I don't know what Supercharge does. But there might be a thing that says what it does. Maybe in... well, not here, but in the info area. We also have Unwavering, boost melee accuracy. Me. Okay. She should be using these for sure. Range accuracy increase and evasion. Both are quite good. She desperately needs this. Dies way too much. Way too much. Oh, okay, I'm out. That's fine. Cool. So let's go talk to Naganagi. Though there's an item to research here. It's probably on top, I bet. Hold on. I like that they keep the dead bodies. Like, they don't despawn. They're just part of this area. Forever. Hello? We have...
I think even my cooking got better.
Well, we leveled up. So, worth it. I think that was it. Wasn't something up here. 29. Yeah, let's not. Let's not. I just want to know if there's anything extra up here. Oh, cool. Alright. In that case, I think... see here. We unlock the probe here. And sorry, again, it doesn't... like, the probe interface is only on the pad. So, can't really show you what I'm doing here. But... just looking to see that there is a probe to our north by northeast, but I don't know if it would be a good idea to try to get it, honestly. What just died. Did I accidentally hit the power button on this? One moment. I can grab the charger for it. Sure, it showed me one. Battery. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that the battery is low on the controller. I guess that's what happens when you play for 3 hours. So, yeah. So we'll just fast travel back to the barracks. My plan was to like finish off this mission, see if it finishes the chapter we're on. Or not. Oh, there he is.
Damn, losing Nelson's team is a real blow. But the fact we're not the only visitors on this rock is even worse.
They made it clear they want all humans dead. For all we know, they may be related to the forces that destroyed Earth and followed us here.
Wonderful. I'll report this to Secretary Nagi. See if we can't bolster our defenses. Just one last thing. What the bloody hell is this dancing turnip doing here?
He's actually a potato.
Tatsu, not turnip or potato. For last time, Tatsu is not food. Now, on behalf of Planet Mira, Tatsu welcome all Earth people and offer a friendly treaty of friendship.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we were thinking he could be a good source of general intel about the planet.
You're so
exactly
rude.
How useful that'll be remains to be seen.
Oh, don't you worry about a thing. Friend's totally safe now that Tatsu is in town. Tatsu watch over and protect friends, especially weak, pathetic Lindley with her thin, bony wings.
You mean my arms? Look who's talking. And who said anything about you coming with us? You can stay here, you greedy, annoying little cabbage. I'm sure there's a salad here that could use you.
Meh? Tatsu stay here? Friends would leave Tatsu behind?
I mean, it's
It's
safer
for the
for you.
best. You said yourself your people are endangered, and the Xenos that captured you might still be out there. You'll be safest here in the city.
Agreed.
Tatsu not agreed. Friends will want Tatsu along. Friends need Tatsu along.
How so?
What? Well, that, of course. This planet have many helpful Nopon that Tatsu can talk to. Other Nopon can share information for friends.
That might be useful.
That right. Most Nopon not like Tatsu. Nopon can be shy. Nopon can be difficult. Most Nopon never trust friends or even talk to friends. But Tatsu? Nopon love Tatsu. Tatsu use smooth talk and winning personality to get friends good info.
Tatsu become Twitch
The
streamer.
Tater Tot has a point.
Uh-huh. More like an ulterior motive, if you ask me.
Imagine if someone made a
Tatsu perished
VTuber of
lot.
Tatsu
Tatsu intentions are pure,
and spoke
Linley.
like him all the time.
Pure as snow. Linley intimidated by Tatsu's strength and
It won't be
smarts.
me.
But do not worry, Tatsu is true friend.
Strength and smarts, huh? That's really not what I'm worried about here.
All right, then it's settled. Small Fry here will accompany you three out in the field. After all, we can use all the info we can get.
Seriously? We have to babysit this thing?
You're the ones who picked him up. Besides, would you really want to leave him with another team?
Maybe not. Unless we were invited to the meal, I mean.
See? Already getting along like peas and carrots. He can be your charge, Lynn.
Oh, come on, Commander! That's not funny! I've got my hands full out there! This is
Yeah,
so unfair.
what, like you're dying
Back
and
me up
everything
here,
all the
would you,
time.
Elma?
I'm sure Elma has no objections.
Right. As you say, Commander.
Done and done. Welcome to Blade, Tater. We'll be counting on you.
Yes,
Imagine if
sir.
they
And
actually
it's-
registered in this Tater.
Oh, one thing Tatsu forgot to mention. Nopon are pacifists, so friends need to defend Tatsu, keep extra super safe in any battle. Tatsu VIP diplomat, after all.
And
Sure.
why am I not surprised? So much for him watching over and protecting us.
I mean, would you really want to give Tatsu a gun? Like, that would be a terrible idea. Story mission complete! Nelson's team was completely obliterated by hostile Xenos, but you did at least make contact with one friendly Xenoform, a Nopon named Tatsu. You got a storage probe for that. Meanwhile, we accidentally ate Tatsu.
So, Rook, feel like you're starting to get the hang of things?
Show confidence. Show hesitation. Yeah, it's coming back to me. I completely
you
forgot
are.
about the follow ball.
You've taken to it like a fish to water, just like Elma and the Commander said you would.
Just the same, let's review the key points, and I can fill in some extra details.
Can you fill in some extra volume for the voices
Blade's
over the
top
music?
priority right now is to secure missing pieces of the life hold. You remember that much. Countless people are frozen in the life hold. It's the key to restoring humanity. Up until we ran into the prone, our biggest concern was that wild indigents would stumble on the life hold and damage it somehow. But now there's a more pressing threat. Intelligent alien races who are intentionally trying to destroy us.
I don't know if I'd call them that intelligent.
So, our
They
search
seemed a
has
little
new
bit dim.
urgency. We need to find and retrieve all of the life hold ASAP.
And the best way to do that is by expanding the reach of Frontier Nav. The more probes we can install, the wider we can scan, and the faster we can find bits of the life hold.
So our primary focus going forward should be to travel around Mira installing data probes. As many as we can, as fast as we can. can't stress enough how important this is. You still with me?
Nah, I'm distracted. Look confused. Yeah.
Good. Then let's move on to the other pressing threat that Blade has to deal with.
Tatsu.
Hostile indigens.
Oh.
There's
Not
no
Tatsu.
real delicate way to put this.
But we're gonna murder everything.
Any wildlife that poses a clear threat must be eliminated. The Lifehold is our future, but we can't ignore the present. We still have our duty to keep New LA safe. And sometimes that duty requires enacting coordinated strikes to solve problems before they can do real harm.
We're the newcomers here, it's true. And they're usually just out to defend their territory. But sometimes it really is them or us. And we have to make sure it's us. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we run out there and light up anything that moves. Only Blade HQ can choose targets. And they tend to keep them strictly to creatures that pose a significant threat to our survival.
Here I am running around murdering everything in
In order
sight.
to contribute to this cause, operatives are asked to form into squads to take on special missions. These squad missions, as we call them, don't get posted to mission control like your other more typical assignments. Rather, HQ transmits the details directly to all of us at the same time.
This song sounds like it's gonna get copyright
We
claimed.
want as many people to know about them ASAP, so they can be taken care of ASAP.
I'm sure you can imagine, but these missions aren't your run-of-the-mill little fetch quests. It's not the kind of stuff just one or two blades could handle on their own. That's why squads can have as many as 32 members.
And it's why we ask members to sign up to a squad beforehand. We can't have blades playing musical chairs whenever this kind of emergency hits us.
Again, I think this is another multiplayer feature that isn't available anymore.
Squad missions are not mandatory.
Yeah.
You don't have to drop everything you're doing
They're
just to take one
They
on.
appear in like the bottom right.
HQ has no way of knowing what every blade is up to when these missions arise. If you're busy with something else, they'll understand. They need to trust our collective judgment with these things, and, well, so far so good.
And I think that about covers the basics, right?
Search for the missing pieces of the Lifehold. Install data probes to expand Frontier Nav. And take on squad missions when you can to keep us safe. Got all that?
You got it. Because if I say look confused, you'll probably repeat the
Good.
entire thing.
We're counting on you.
And briefing adjourned. Thank God.
Oh, Lynn. I forgot how much I liked her.
All right, well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's only
let's call it a
11:05
night.
here.
Oh, Tatsu's so excited to sleep in real bed. Lily can show Tatsu to his room now.
Oh, your room is right over there.
Oh, it the perfect size for Tatsu. Wait, what? Tatsu know what that is. That refrigerator. We'll go in there to cool off.
I guess you are smarter than you look.
Well, Tatsu not want to brag, but wait a minute. Tatsu see what Lily did there.
As stupid as like mascot characters can be and whatnot, Tatsu's definitely not the worst one out there, I think. So he's like fairly bearable when you know that he actually is useful. Because he is. Alright. So this unlocks like all the multiplayer features basically. We already did this. God. Yeah, I mean, the online is off now, so there's no real point. There's no real point to this kind of thing. But like, it's fine. That's my own. New characters enjoying your party. It's Elma. Signature art Ghost Factory. Shield Trooper. Hello? Oh, it's Irina. Recovery techniques with areas of effect. Sounds like she'd be great to hang out with Lynn. Like Gwen is DPS. And God, just like the arm pose looks so silly, but it's fine. Okay, so we're good. We can do squad missions as we like now. I'm gonna find out. Can actually determine the requirements here. Required level 1, max members 4, requires Elma and Lindley. And then progress requirements are survey 15% of Primoria, complete Blade level basics mission, complete the professional mission. So there's a couple of missions that we have to do in order to do that. Which I don't know where they actually are. Repair job. So again, like this is another one of those kind of annoying things where I can't actually show you what I'm doing. Like we have this. It's hard to see because backlight and everything else, right? But I can click on things here. And then I get like each segment in the segment map occasionally has a thing for a mission, and I can see which missions they are and what requirements they have and everything else. But yeah, so there's that. As far as the progress requirement goes, I need 10% of Primordia, or 10 more %. So it's gonna take a little bit of time for that. But I think I'm gonna end this stream for now because this is a pretty good like stopping point for this. And we've been going for 3 hours and 35. Oh, and I'll remove Paulson here now. The commander isn't on the screen anymore. We don't need him here. But hope you all enjoyed, I guess. With you know, Chronicles X and things. It's a really fun game. It takes a while to open things up. Like I don't think you get your skull to like level 30 or something. And I do have my other profile that's basically at the end of the game. It's at the final chapter. But I couldn't remember how to play the game, and I felt like streaming it, so hence starting over from the beginning. And it's been great. But anywho's. So I'm gonna say goodnight to all of you now. And I hope you all have a great weekend, rest of your day, night, you know, everything in general. And I'll catch you next week. Monday, I'll keep playing Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Tuesday, probably do some Celeste. I don't know if I'm gonna start in on a Golden Berry run for the I can't remember the name of the mission. After the resort, the one after the resort. or if maybe I'll try a different map pack or something else. I don't know. But you could play Xenoblade again, but I kind of want to. I don't know. It's a Good Friday game, I feel, because it's really easy to lose track of time, and I don't know if I want to lose track of time when I have work the next day. But yeah, that's the plan, though, is do more Bloodstain and more Celeste. Also, I think I want to say that one of the days of the week next week I might not be able to stream, but I don't remember, so I'll tweet, let everybody know if anything's gonna change. So again, thanks for the follow, Axel21 Caleb, and also Censored, thanks for resubscribing. I appreciate it a lot. You don't have to do that kind of thing, and it's just kind of nice that you do. So, but I'll catch you all around. I'll stop stammering on now. Bye for now, everyone. Sleep well.